Hey, welcome everybody. Thank you so much for dropping in on this live stream today. Today's topic is unlocking sales success, the power of value selling. And I want to thank you for coming out to be anywhere, but you're here with me. Thank you so much. And I am Jaleel Manns. I'm the CEO and founder of High Velocity Global, an amazing digital marketing agency that's been around for 13 years. Okay. And we've been helping small business owners not only survive, but thrive out there. So, the basic overview is we're diving into a game changing strategy of value selling and how it can transform your current sales approach. So, the first topic I want to get into is understanding value selling, right? What is it, right? What is value selling? And it's a sales strategy focused on showcasing the unique value and benefits of your product or your service. Now, the importance of moving beyond price and features is something that really it's something that I really take to heart, okay? Because social as I'm on social media channels, I'm watching people post in groups and sometimes when I see business owners who don't understand their own value, they want to be the low price leader like Walmart, right? And I'm doing logos for $35. Good grief, Charlie Brown. Nobody does logos for $35, not a professional level, vector-based logo. You're not getting a version of white on black, black on white, transparent background, favorite icon, and all the different variations that you would need, one for print, one for video. It just doesn't happen that way. And what happens is when you try to compete to be the low price leader, then you have to do high volume approach. And especially if you something where you work alone or you have a very small team, it's going to be hard to keep up with high volume because, well, you don't actually have the bandwidth to keep up with that. So what would you rather have, right? Are you going to move beyond that and say, okay, well, it's not about the price. It's more about how your brand will be perceived. It's about the long-term value, right? Because if you run into a prospect who's only focused on price, and this happens to me so much online, someone will come to me and they'll say, hey, Jaleel, I need a website. And I'll say, hey, great. That's fantastic. Okay, well, just DM me your price and I'll get back. No, that's not selling. Now, what I do in that situation is I say, hey, you know what? I don't really do that. All of my prices are custom quotes. And so, what I can do for you right now is to give you a range of where that fits. But to give you an accurate price like that, not knowing you, not knowing the business, not knowing your goals, that doesn't happen. Right. And then also features. I've had people come to me and they say, hey, Jaleel, I love this, but so and so over here has these extra features. Great. I'm happy to help you with that. But there's a price tag that comes with that, and the price and the features are great. But at the same time, you know, you have to be able to articulate the value of what you're selling in a way where price and those features no longer matter. Right. So I'm in tune and I know the goal. When I have a sales call and I conclude it, I know that Steve wants to put an extra $10,000 on his sales every month. Okay, great. I can work with that. Right. That's value selling. So then I can break down my offer and say, okay, Steve, by doing A, B, C, D, and E, we'll be able to get you to an extra 10,000 a month in the next 3 to 6 months. Right. So it's very important to move beyond that price, move beyond the feature. Next, I want to talk about the steps to implement value selling because there are steps. And like anything else, you have to be highly regimented. You have to follow a process because, again, that's really how good business and big business is built. You find a process that works and then you stick with that and you do it over and over and over because it works, because it's been tested, because it's tried, because it works. Right. So, step one, what you want to do is you have to have a clear understanding of your customer needs. What you're offering, your product or your service may not even be a good fit for them. But if you don't understand the customer's needs, then what are you doing? You're just throwing stuff in the wind, hoping that something flies. Next, you need to articulate your unique value proposition. What is it that you offer that other people don't offer? Or maybe you offer the same thing, but maybe yours is different. Maybe your process is different. Maybe it's more effective, right? So you have to be able to step two, articulate your unique value proposition. Three, you want to focus on solutions, not just products. People are not coming to you for products. Okay. They're not coming to you for, um, again, I'm going to use my watch example. Okay. Nobody's coming to me to buy a watch. Okay. They don't care about this. But what does this watch do? How does this watch help them? This particular smartwatch helps them very much, right? Because my watch is different, right? It's different, so different that it's going to be attractive to them, right? And the solution that my watch brings is that not only is it classy, it's stylish, it's good for us, military vets who, you know, need something rough and rugged that can hang with me and what I'm doing. That's a solution, right? Because my customer may have bought 2 or 3 smartwatches that were broken, that they can't, that watch can't keep up with them at their construction company. Next, you want to showcase real world results. It's one thing if you're saying it, right? It's one thing, hey, I'm the founder of the company. This is the best thing since sliced bread, and you should buy it. Sure, that's great. But for this particular example, when I was doing a video marketing workshop where I was sitting down with business owners and helping them script their videos out, record their videos, edit their videos, and they had a finished product before they even left my event. Wow. Right. That's showcasing real world results. And so at the end of my workshop, I pulled a few participants aside. I want to say maybe 4 or 5. And then I took my phone, I brought my phone out and I said, okay, great. Hey, you mind if I capture a little video and ask you a few questions about the workshop and how it went? And so those testimonial videos about my workshop are real world results. So I go through and I talk about the value that I offer, but then I show them through clients that I've worked with who have experienced success, right? And by doing that, by showcasing your real world results, we get into the next part, which is building trust and building relationships. If you see someone who is saying, hey, this company is great, they know what they're doing, they can get you results, boom, you want relationship, right? Because trust is built and you know that they're going to get you results. Next, I see this a lot. I see this a lot, which is some people, they just don't tailor the sales pitch. They think that it's one and done. I'm just going to say what I said to the previous person and they're going to buy. And number 6, tailoring the sales pitch actually goes with number 1, which is understanding the customer needs, right? If you understand their needs, then you can tailor the sales pitch. Obviously, you know what's bothering them. You know what's keeping them up at night. You know their goals. You know where they want to be. You know how soon they want to be there. And when you have that information, you can tailor your sales pitch so that it works. And it works with each customer that you work with without being some sort of canned message, right? Next, number 7, quantifying the ROI. This is another thing that I see that some people don't really do well, which is quantifying ROI means you're going to purchase a service with me, but here's your return on investment. Here's how, when you purchase this service, which at some point in a sales conversation, you said, hey, Jaleel, this is really expensive. And at that point, I said, yeah, absolutely. You're right. You are right. That's expensive. You can make your mortgage payment and your car payment with what I'm asking you. Wow, that's a lot. But think about it. If you can get that extra 10,000 in sales a week in about 3 months from now, would it be worth it? Right. And that's quantifying the return on investment. And then lastly, you want to overcome objections empathetically. People are going to have their objections. It's going to be price. It's going to be, hey, I need it quicker than that. I need something, I need to talk to my husband. I need to think about it. I need to talk to my wife, my significant other. I can't do it on my own. Right. So you want to handle that empathetically and you say, you know what? Wow, yeah, you're right. I mean, now that I'm thinking about it, I mean, this is it's a hefty investment, and you're not wrong for wanting or needing time to take take it in and digest it and make an informed decision. It's just good business. You can be empathetic when you're overcoming objections. So, you know, really, there are real life applications that you can apply the value selling to your own businesses. It really works in a lot of different ways. And when you apply the value selling, you'll find yourself competing a lot less on price and features and benefits and comparisons to other competitors or other services, right? And that value selling has really changed my life. I wasn't always a fan of sales. Surprise, surprise, right? I love it now, but before I didn't like it because I didn't understand exactly how it worked. So I would go out and I knew, and I would say, hey, you know what? My websites are great. They're fast. They're built on WordPress, which is, I used to boast, hey, it's hosted on WordPress, and 1 out of 5 websites that you see online is built on WordPress, and yours should be on WordPress too. And you know what they come back with is, I had a WordPress website and it sucked. I hated it. I don't want another WordPress website. That that just doesn't work for me. What else do you have? Right. And that was because I was boasting and touting the benefits of something that just put me into a lane to compare with Wix or Squarespace or some other builder. Right. So I'd love to hear some of your thoughts and your plans for incorporating this value based strategy in your business. Share that with me now. I want to take a look at that. And then lastly, I want to go through and summarize some of these key statements from the session. So we kind of got into the introduction of unlocking sales success, the power of value selling. We talked about understanding value selling. Then we went into the steps of implementing value selling. Next, we talked about some real life applications and some of my personal examples of how it worked. And I want you to take all of this stuff in. If you need to watch the video again, please go back, rewind, take a look, take notes if you haven't already. But I want to really encourage you and compel you to start taking action now. Take the information that I'm giving you now. It'll make your sales journey a lot easier when you can sell using value based selling. Um, and I want you to follow my page for more valuable content. We're going to have some more upcoming events, webinars, related sales, and things like that. So please stay connected, stay in tune. Thank you so much for joining. I'm so excited about the next live and the live after that. Thanks again for dropping it. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and please, please share this. If you've got a friend who has a business and they struggle with sales, share this video with them. It only makes sense. A good friend would help another friend out, and share that video. And together, maybe together, you guys can share that little secret of value based selling and help grow and scale your business. Thanks so much, and I'll see you next time.